and be able to measure whether these sales that we are raising has VAT or doesn't have VAT. And if it has VAT, what does it mean? If it doesn't have VAT, what does it mean? So what I mean is, I'm talking to people who will help me as double entries concerned, so that when I come in as a coach to be able to direct and tell you this is how we move, this is how we move, and you feed me with the information that I need for me now to package you into a credible accountant who is going to execute tally. Ladies and gentlemen, I want us now to move forward. And one thing that I want us to do is to be able to download our software to our machines. That is the first thing I want us to do, to be able to download our software to our machines. So what are we going to do? I will be sharing the screen, and as I share the screen, I will expect that where all of us are able to work with me and do the same thing to their machines. So step number one, I was expecting that all of us, when Daktari shared the link on WhatsApp, we transferred the link on email, and we have opened the link using our computers or our laptops. So I want to open mine, and also where you are, open yours. So let me share my screen. I hope we are together. For my case, I had put my tally into email and it's here. So what do? I now click on the link. When I click on the link, this link opens for me tally.
Sorry, CP Madede, if I can just cut you short a little bit. I've also sent the link on the charts. Have the students been able to click on it? And are they at the step where CP Madede is?
Yes.
Let me get that feedback, please. Just give me a minute.
Okay.
I again share it here. I'll share it several times. We are together, great. Take it away, Job.
Okay, I can see Betty, thank you so much. I can see Betty saying that I have already downloaded and I'm ready to go.
Esther is saying wait. Esther is saying we wait a bit. Give them a minute.
Okay, okay.
So all of us, including the students who have not paid for this tally, who are yet to pay because I know you guys are going to pay and join us, please ensure that you are downloading this software. And once we are ready, all of us, just as our normal tradition is in Excel, I would want you to dance once you reach where CP Madede is. I would want to see students dancing there, others saying yes. Yeno nasema anguka nayo. Hiyo pia unaweza kuanguka nayo na unashindwa. Ukishindwa pia tuambie, tutakusaidia.
Yes.
Yeah. Tuko pamoja sasa. Okay, great. So can he proceed? Great. Thank you, Kezia. Kezia is my Excel student. She knows how to dance. Great, Lorraine. Mercy, where are gentlemen? I mean, we don't have gentlemen. Dancing shoes, okay. All right. I think now we are good to go. CP Job. Done.
All right. Thank you, Daktari. So the first step we need to do, ladies and gentlemen, is to look for where we are having this icon called download. It is in blue. Click on that download. When you click on that download, it will bring you what you are seeing called Tally Prime Rel 4.1. We need to download this tally from the download you are seeing down here. So what do? Let's download it together. So mine is downloading. It's telling me 20 seconds left. It's telling me I have 10 seconds left. And finally, it has downloaded.
Great. CPA Job, again, I can interject. I hope this lady called Diana got finally dancing shoes. Are we together? I mean, is there somebody who has been able to see that theirs has also downloaded? Is there somebody who is together with us here? This advanced Excel gentleman is always on top of things here, and he never shies away. Downloading, we shall wait. Ida, yes. T, yes. BB Masiga, yes. Desp, together. Masia War, yes. Downloading, we shall wait to a case. We're not in a hurry. Together, great. Douglas, great. Great, Esther. This lady from Mombasa, great. Great. So then I think, because I'm not seeing anybody who is saying, Mwalimu, I'm not yet there, I think now, CPA Job Madede, the ball gets back to you. Please dribble it. Like a person in this case here who is under coach Pep Guardiola, isn't it?
Yes. That's the former coach of Barcelona, now is in Man City.
Very good.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, when I come to here, I now get my setup download is completed. I open it. When I open it, it will open and ask me 3 things: to configure, more actions, and install. Now, why is it asking me to configure more actions and install? It's because the system development life cycle of Tally was designed such that when you install automatically, Tally as a program will go into your programs that are in your computer system, and it will have a shortcut on your desktop. However, the reason why we have configure and more actions is if, for example, you do not want a shortcut on the desktop, you just want it to be in the program, so that when you're using your machine, people cannot know that you are running Tally as a software when they look at your desktop. Could be you are having side hustles and you're using your laptop at your workplace and you don't want your employer to know, so you can configure. But because we are not running side hustles here, we are in class, we can go straight to install. So when we go straight to install, what Tally will do will perform those 2 functions. Number 1, send the software to our programs. And number 2, have the shortcut on the desktop. Imagine, as easy as it is, we are good to go. We are good to start. So at this point, you can either open Tally using Start Tally Prime, or you can alternatively close, and when you go to your desktop of your laptop, you will meet a software called Tally Prime. Can all of us look at our desktop and confirm that we all have a software called Tally Prime? Yes. T, if yours says, I want to allow the app, please allow. Esther, thank you so much. You have seen it. Richard, you have seen it. Thank you. Betty, thank you. Douglas, we are together. So majority of us, can someone share the link kindly? Maybe Dr. will share again. Faizun, you have seen it. Thank you so much. Now, is there anybody we have left behind? Kesia, thank you. Edda, thank you. Eric, you have seen it. Great. This is fantastic. Diana, we are together. Thank you so much. So is there anybody we have left behind, or we can now take our vehicle to in a high gear? If there's anybody we are leaving behind, mine is still downloading. Gertrude, we can give you 1 or 2 minutes.
All right. So as we give her the 2 minutes, I would want to make some announcement that CPM Adede with myself, we are offering great practical accounting and auditing sessions for those students who are in the advanced level of CPA. If you're in the advanced level of CPA, or you have even completed CPA, you are a very good candidate who should be able to do this practical accounting and auditing course with us. It's going to be a 3-month course. 3 months course. The first 3 months course, which is blended, 70% will be online, and then 30% will be physical. Meaning what? That if you don't have a chance of coming to Nairobi, then automatically the program cannot accommodate you. Why are we making, in this case here, this tough life for students who are online students most of the time? It's because you see, we are going to expose you to our clients' data. This 30% of the time will be coming over here. We're going to expose you to our clients' data, expect you to produce financial reports using our clients' data, and our clients' data for sure cannot be shared online. That will be unethical. So it will be weekend-only program, Saturday from 2 to 6 p.m., Sunday from 2 to 6 p.m. 70%, that's the first 2 months, will be purely virtual. And then the last month, we would expect you to come to the offices to do the posting and for you to be able to share experiences with the other professionals in the office at Corner House, 13th floor. All right. And then, of course, once you finish, we shall be able to give you a recommendation letter, like an internship letter. And then most importantly, we have this certificate of what year completion given by RCM College. It is 2 institutions partnering to be able to give you this qualification. It's RCM College, and then we have our and company, which is a certified public accountant, registered firm for audit, advisory, and taxation. So for those students who would want to run away from CASNEB simulation, which is really, really not intense at all, this is a route that I'm giving you. If you would want to run away from CASNEB simulation, I'm giving you a very, very practical route. So then, if you're interested in that course, our number is 0719 525 000. 0719 525 000. So if you are in Form 1 or Form 2, Foundation Intermediate students, please don't call us for that course. That course is way beyond you. Thank you. CPA job continue.
Thank you, Daktari. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are now good to begin. And when we are starting now Tally, as I told you that Tally has friends, whatever we will be able to explain here will be able to be good for the purposes of this training. But much more can still be found, especially in the practical trainings that Daktari has said. So in this arrangement of Tally now, we want to start. So you click on Start Tally. If you close it, you can as well open it from the desktop because this icon of Tally Prime is now on your desktop. When you open, it will be able to give you some options. First option is to configure and accept. Accept. When you accept, it means you are subscribing to the fact that you want to use Tally. But at this point, Tally will ask you some questions. Number one, it will ask you, do you want to try it for free for educational purposes? Number two, do you want to use license from networks? Number three, do you want to reactivate existing license? Or number four, do you want to activate a new license? Now, ladies and gentlemen, what you'll agree with me together with the Daktari is that in this program, we are purposely in this program for practical educational purposes. So it's only befitting that we try it for free educational purposes. Otherwise, this license that Tari has paid for, it is expensive. Let us not exhaust it. So what do? We can now go and click on try it for free for educational purposes. Meaning now, friends, we are in Tally. We are now in Tally. So kindly repeat, do we configure or accept? Joseph,
there's a question up there.
Yes. Oh, Joseph, accept. Don't configure, accept.
Ida, kindly repeat Mwalimu, and then we have Rhoda, who is saying that her country is Iraq. So I don't know whether Iraq is not there.
No, it's not Iraq, it's Kenya. It's Kenya.
Okay.
Unless we left someone behind. No, you don't. I don't know where you are getting Ghana, but the country is Kenya. The country is Kenya. Could I have been faster? Could I have been faster?
What perhaps you can do, CPA job, if you can just select, create the company, and then you go back and just repeat. After all, today is the first session. We just show them how to create the company, and then you go ahead and carry the students we had left behind a little bit.
That's fine. So, ladies and gentlemen, our Tally is key user-friendly, especially arrow key and enter key. So you can be able to move using the upper key to creating the company. Remember, friends, you can never, ever in the world of accounting run accounting software in a company that you have not yet created. Hauwezi lea mtoto ambaye haujazaa. So we must, first thing is create a company. So we are assuming that all of us are employed. Sylvia will get, you are saying you will request we get another free class so that we carry laptops since we have left it at workplace. Wow. Okay. I think we have left so many people behind. So what we'll do, allow me create the company, and then we'll go back and again bring all of us on board. So this is what I'm saying. To create the company now, you can use the upper key and the lower key. This is going down and this is going up using those keys. Once you reach on creating the company, I've said Tally is key friendly, and specifically two keys, enter key and arrow key. So when you're on creating the company, you can enter. Now it brings you your company. It now tells you, Sylvia, I have given you a platform to open the company that you want to run. It tells you, George, I've given you an opportunity to open the company that you need to run. So it will ask you the company name. If the company name is XYZ, you just write XYZ Limited. And again, I've said, Tally is key user-friendly, specifically the enter key and the arrow key. So you just enter. And it picks the mailing name. Normally, from the Registrar of Companies in Kenya, and that's why I like Daktari for coming up with this program, so that we bring practical exposure. Normally, the Registrar of Companies in Kenya expects that the company name is the same as the mailing name. But we have other institutions where the company's name is different from the mailing name. So by putting XYZ Limited, you are complying with the Companies Act. You can put your address. Assume it's 1234. The code may be 00100, which is GPO. Being user-friendly, you just press enter. You can say where? Nairobi. Then you press enter. If it is in Kenya, you can say Kenya. You can say enter. When you say enter, it now asks you which county where you're operating from. If you're in Nairobi, you can use the arrow key to look for where Nairobi is. Nairobi city is there. And then you use again the enter key. The PIN code, that one you know it, friends. Then you can put the telephone number. Assume 0721986631. If the mobile is the same, you'll put the same. The email address, the website. Where are we getting this thing? Friends, we get this information from the registrar of companies, from the certificate of registration. So in this class, I'm expecting that when you want to open up a company, you need to have a certificate of registration. If an employer gives you a job and he tells you, set for me the company, we must start trading, then there are things you need to ask him. Ask him the certificate of registration. It will allow you be able to put in the company details. What if the certificate of registration is missing? Ask the directors to give you the PIN of the company. The PIN of the company can never be issued unless you have submitted the certificate of registration. So the details that are on this PIN certificate are exactly the details that are on the certificate of registration. Then you move on, Remember, down here they're telling you the best currency is Kenya shillings. So you must be very vigilant. If you are in Uganda, then the best currency you must change to be Uganda shillings. Of critical concern is where I have reached right now. Financial year beginning from, books beginning from. The question is, my tally is giving me as a default 1st of January 2024 as my financial year beginning. And it's telling me my books beginning is 1st of January 2024. The question becomes, friends, where am I getting 1st of January 2024? Who told me that, teacher, you have to pick the financial year to be 1st of January 2024? That's why when we started this arrangement, I said, Tally has friends. And one of the friends of Tally is tax. The financial year is set by the tax authorities. So how do you confirm? In the meantime, confirmation, we will do it next time when we start afresh with the people we have left behind. We will not begin from here. We will begin from a tax perspective so that whoever is listening to me can know how to know the financial year beginning from. And is it possible that the financial year beginning from can be different from the books beginning from? In summary, the answer is yes. But when we go back again afresh to come with everybody on board up to where I am, we will not start from here. Now we will start from tax. It is tax that will answer this question. It is tax that will answer some questions that we are going to meet ahead. Then now we move together to where we are. So at this point, you can allow me do what? Reach at where my best currency, I'm in Kenya, I've picked Kenya shillings, and do what, friends? And be able to accept that I have set it up. The company is created successfully, but I have not completed. There are some other things that I need to adjust. But what I'm saying, before I hand over to Daktari, is that there are some people we have left behind. There are some questions that must be answered in tax before we dwell in tally. You will allow me in the second session when I pick up, begin from tax, answer the question, then come to tally, and we move together. Daktari, are you there?
Thank you so much. Can we give these young men a round of applause? And maybe they are thinking you're so young now at this juncture. I would request that you put on your camera. Are you able to put on your camera? They need to see you, these young people.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can see him here. Great. Now, I taught this gentleman over 20 years ago, and I normally grow with my students quite a lot. I taught him many, many years ago. He has been able to work in Kenya, out of Kenya, a seasoned accountant. And now we are here partnering. Of course, he works under Aura & Co. He's our audit manager, and we're doing a great job over there. So great. So that's enough. I think now the camera can go, right? Now the camera can go. Now you've known who you're going to be dealing with in terms of tally. This is the person you'll be seeing here. All right. So it has been a wonderful session, and I would want us to really get very good numbers in tally. Remember, these softwares are the same. Once you've understood how tally works in, out, then you'll be surprised to getting to also familiarize yourself with any other software. It becomes very, very easy. Like myself, my base software was Quickbooks. And from Quickbooks now, I'm able to run most of these other software, including SAP. All right. So like now, tally will be a game changer, because like now with the tally, especially with VAT, the way you do VAT on tally, whatever figures you get are the same figures.
Salama sana. Zinakuanga na namba yako? Niko na namba, ni vile tu tuongeange. Yeah, it is true. Niko sawa. Asante. Hata nisikia rorasho, nikaulizanga rorasho ni nini. Yes, nipatie tu 5 minutes nimalize meeting alafu kupigie.
I disappeared. Are we still here? This Safaricom, unfortunately, now we have a major competitor coming in. Now we are okay. Great. Who is this? Who is supposed to be inviting others? Who is this who is supposed to be inviting others? We shall overcome. I know CPM Madede forgot to mute himself. He forgot to mute himself. Starlink. We shall overcome. Already in the studios, we have the Starlink. In the studios, you have the Starlink. Only that I'm operating from home. So it becomes I don't want to put a Starlink across. Let me handle Safaricom here, and then of course the studios. Starlink is now perfect. It's perfect, yes. How much do we charge in this case here for Starlink? 1,300. RCM students, 1,000. RCM students, 1,000. Non-RCMers, 1,300. All right. So I think now we are through 6242. 6242, 839. And then we have account number tally, or just short courses. Short courses. The students who are doing Excel with us, have you started becoming like a small guru somehow? The students who are doing Excel with us, you know, at times when we speak, people think that we're not doing much. But trust you me, we are changing lives. We are creating professionals. All right. Yeah, we have in this case here QuickBooks, Tally, iTax computations, and filing, and then we have advanced Excel. To sort out the LMS, I will be able to do that immediately after this. Thank you so much. So I'm hoping that now from our tomorrow's class Tally, we shall be able to get bigger quorum. Currently, we are 45. We should be more than that. Yeah, like Keziah, she's saying that she's trying her best. And right now she feels like she should be given a microphone to address the nation. She feels like addressing the nation. Nabato, that second session, by the time we hit like 5 sessions, you guys now for sure, you'll want to stand somewhere on KICC and then you tell people that, hey, now you're doing very well. Thank you so much. That's been great having you today. See you guys tomorrow. Today was just an introduction of CPA Job Madede, and then now from tomorrow, he'll be able to take over. Otherwise, good night, bye, and bye-bye. Bye. Then no, you have to pay the license. You have to pay the license for the real job. This is just for learning, Shady. For advanced exam. Great. Bye. Okay, great. The license, it depends. If you go for the annual one, it should be about 60,000, where you are paying every year. The good thing with the Tally, especially for practitioners like myself, once you have paid a license, within that license, you can do bookkeeping for a maximum of 1,000 companies. 1,000 companies, maximum. One license, maximum 1,000 companies. I mean, by the time you're getting 1,000 companies, then you'll be billionaire. Yeah, please. Come on, Ruto. Thank you.